After 15 years of using it almost every single day, I have to admit that PHP is dead. Hey, what's up, Source Hackers? Sinead here from CodingPassiveIncome.com, the place where I help others to become a web developer much easier and faster than they will do it on their own. So, if that is something that interests you, make sure that you subscribe. So before we actually dive into this topic and before I actually show you some data behind what I'm talking about, I just want to take a moment to really think about all the things that have come through all the years, let's say in the last 10 years. And I have to say that we have seen a lot of the new languages that are coming in and going out, and they become popular and they are for some period of time really trending and then they stop. So probably PHP is one of the longest languages that we use today, and during almost every new year we see a lot of the people that are talking that language is going to be dead, that no one is going to use it anymore, but still PHP even today is pretty trendy. So in my YouTube channel I usually get a lot of the comments that why I do not stop teaching people PHP, why I do not start teaching, like, let's say Laravel, Node, React, or any other framework. And I want to show you few things that probably most of you never realize that they exist, and pretty much I want to go to the something that is called Google Trends. And basically this is a website that is powered of course by the Google, and we are able to enter some search terms and we actually are able to see how something is trending over the time. So let's say I will start this time with PHP. Okay, and now pretty much when we check this topic, and you can see here we are able to choose, do we want worldwide or any other country or the United States? So maybe let's say worldwide, and then we can choose the period of time. So let's say I will say 5 years for now, so just that we get an idea. And then we can see that in the last 5 years there is almost no big change. Yes, there is a smaller popularity of the language in the last 2 years, as you can see here. But let's compare this language with any other popular that actually exists. And of course here I just want to mention that I'm talking about web development language, and I do not take in conclusion like what we use the language for, but we just want to check the popularity of the language. So if you are someone who is just starting out and who is not able to make decision, so maybe you say I want to become a web developer but I don't know what should I learn, is it PHP popular, is it not, or whatever the case might be. So because of that, let's take a look at this graph. So let's say the next one that I'm going to add that is very popular is Angular. Okay, and now in this graph here you can see now that in the period of 5 years, I mean, we can't at all compare those two languages because obviously PHP is dramatically more popular even these days. So as you can see, it's 59 by 25, which is huge difference. And then let's say we are going to add the Node. Okay, and as you can see, even for the Node, he's not able to compare at all with PHP, and we can see that even he is more popular than Angular. Now let's use another very popular, let's say React. Okay, now for the React, it's a green color. We can see now that he is getting in the popularity, and he at first in the last 5 years he was like the less popular, and then over the years he is becoming more and more popular. But still, even on today's date, we can see that it's huge difference between PHP and React, and now we can see that PHP is even more popular. And now let's say I will just add one more. You can try yourself any other if you want. Let's say Python, because there's always big talk between Python and PHP. And now here is the part where the things are going to be changed. We can see now that probably Python is going to take a lot more market share and a lot more search, and it's getting a lot more popular than what PHP or any other is. But we can still see that PHP is number 2. And let's say I will now search for, let's say, from the 2004. Okay, and I mean, this graph is pretty much giving us clear idea like where the PHP was. Now he's getting down, but we can with big guarantee say that if you are someone who is starting out, and if you are someone who can decide is it PHP good or not, we can obviously say that it is good, it is still very popular. And even if we think about, let's say, just WordPress, like blog platform, like probably 90% of the worldwide is on the WordPress. Is it powered by PHP? There will always be a job around that. So I really don't see any reason why any of you will be, I would say, afraid to start learning PHP, even if so many talks about that it's not popular anymore at all. So guys, I hope that this video will give you some ideas on is it PHP really dead or not. I will that judgment leave to you, but I always love to use the data that will actually give me the real idea, and really I can graphically see what is happening over the period of time. And I have one question for you guys is, I'm thinking like what new language I can start teaching you every Thursday. So based on what we can see here, I will go with Python, or it can be the React, but I will be super happy if you will leave in the comments below what you really think and what you will really allow me to teach you. So yeah, if you like this video, please like it and share it to your friends. And of course, if you have any questions, or at least please share your opinion with me, I'm happy to read it and reply to your comments. Take care.